expose you to some Big Fish music, because you're gonna see that soon. Hi everyone, welcome to Issa's Vlogs again. It's been a while. And so today we are actually going to Epcot's Food and Wine. And yeah. Ready to eat some food, girl. Food and wine. I don't know how to say that in sign language. Welcome to the 2018 Food and Wine Festival located in Orlando, Florida, Epcot. I already ate my thing, but mine was grilled tuna Tataki.
How was it?
It was really good. I love tuna. And this is like seaweed.
And what did I get? I got pork sliders, just one slider, and cheesecake.
I think actually this is cucumber. But it's really good.
Would you rate all of these out of 5 stars?
All of them would probably be 4.5.
Why?
In Hawaii. I had a majority of different tastes and styles. I had the grilled tuna, which was like a little grilled in the outside, and in the inside it's kind of like raw, but it was like really good. And they had this white kind of white sauce, which was a little like horseradishy. Not too much of a horseradish person, but it was really good.
So that's why you gave it a 0.5 off.
But it was good. I enjoyed it because I love tuna, and if it's just a little bit, then it's okay.
Would you buy it again?
Yes, I would. The pork shoulder is really good, really tender, really juicy. Tasted like a regular pork shoulder sandwich thingy. That's why 4.5, but it was really good. The cheesecake, I love it. You know, it had the perfect taste of a regular cheesecake with the passion fruit. So like the outside of it was regular cheesecake, and when you got inside of the cheesecake, it's like passion fruit, and it was like, whoa, different flavor. So all of that was really great. So
next stop, Australia. Chop.
Oh, I fell. Look, ducks.
Shasa, what did you get this time?
The Irish cheese stout dip. I don't know, I forgot what it was called. Give it a 2.5. They didn't present it well. And I felt like a little bit more cheesier.
You're pretty picky when it comes to cheese.
Yeah.
So. Me, I got the Irish sausage and the warm chocolate pudding. And this one I've had before, it's really good. Haven't had this, so we'll see. What did you get, Shalissa?
Escargot. It's croissant with snail. Bread with. It's my favorite. Got this last year. Oh, you're still following me? Hi.
We want to get the inside scoop on the food.
Okay, we're going to park right here. Even though it says no strollers parking, I'm a stroller. Okay.
Ooh, you hear the crunch on the croissant?
You know what? This calls for
Desperate measure.
that snail in there, that black thing. Snail. I love escargot. This is a 5 out of 5. Golden stars.
Highly
with a buttery
recommended.
flaky crust.
A buttery, crispy crust.
Pesto. And some great snail.
Are we gonna get the rain? Oh, see, look at that side. See, this is Florida. Classic Florida. Like, what? Bipolar.
go somewhere we can sit.
That looks good.
It looks so good. I'm excited.
This is my Spanish style paella. And Shalissa got Hawaiian flight. She had a hard time pronouncing them, so I'm just gonna show you what they are. From left to right. It's good.
I think I'm gonna like this one. It
Yeah.
seems sweet. It's not sweet. It's bearable. I like it. If it was one of those nights that I don't care what I'm drinking, I would drink this.
Next, the middle one.
The middle one. This doesn't smell sweet at all. More of a girl who likes sweet stuff. This one, this is dark, so I'm scared. I don't mind that one. This one.
Which one is your favorite?
Lagar di Bonzo.
point to that.
Oh, this one.
No.
Oh, this one.
And been enjoying your food and wine experience so far
Yeah,
today?
man, I'm tipsy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. But yeah, it's been great. Searching for a new adventure. On to the next country. Gear Nest.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
guys,
literally
Gear
freaking
Nest is
the
here.
poop out. I don't know who
He's
he
our
is.
favorite guy. He's a wannabe, what's his name? Neil Patrick Harris.
You're so.
We're heading into the festival center. This is where we can pick up our food and wine themed bumper magnets. So we'll show you a little bit what it looks like inside. This part of the park is like not very known to a lot of people,
Only annual
especially
pass holders.
Shalissa.
Oh. Only annual pass holders. I do know this.
Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Isn't this beautiful? Another add to the collection.
Here we are at the test track place.
Okay guys, we're riding test track today. Ooh, you can hear the cars. We're excited. We haven't rode this, wow, English, in forever.
Like
We're
literally a
excited.
couple months, bro.
Cars are man feature.
Huh? What?
on this car. Oh, the brakes on this car. Yeah.
Wow.
Footwork. So we are at the cheese studio. Sheila's just gonna get the stroganoff. I'm gonna try the cheese trio. Cheesecake I want to try later. At another time. The cutest areas here in the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Sheila, what did you get?
Stroganoff.
Ooh, looks good. And
A bourbon cheesecake.
cheesecake. And I got the cheese trio. This one looks so good.
Is this noodle?
So cute here. So here's the cheese trio. This one was my favorite. It was the smoked salmon pinwheel with chive cheese. Really good. This one was my second favorite, and then this one was my least favorite. What is this?
A steak burger. I don't know their specific names, but this is a pink lady apple. It doesn't look pink, but it's really good.
Ooh, looks like a cider.
I think so.
Guys, Radio Disney is on the stage. She's trying to make it in live by starting at Disney. Can't blame her though. It's a hard industry, dancing in front of children.
Fast Pass perks. Straight into the line. How come you love this ride so much?
Because you get to sit, and I love animatronics.
Issa's feet are blistering. Yeah. So she really wants to ride this. Ending the day, Starbucks.
Oh, that's my water.
So Shalissa, what do you have to say overall for the day?
It's been great. Had amazing foods from different countries. I'm really full. This is only the part one because we're going to come back to finish all the other countries and get other food. But this concludes Epcot Food and Wine 2018 Part 1. Hi guys! So Belle and I decided to look at all of our receipts that we got from all the Food and Wine Festival. We're gonna say what we got, how much it was in total, and our rating on the specific food that we got.
I organized mine in order of how we got it.
Oh, well, you should tell me. Well, Isabel, you can go first while I organize this.
Okay, so the first stop that we went to was Hawaii. I bought the pork slider, which was $5, and the passion fruit cheesecake, which was $4. So total is $9. The pork slider, I thought it was pretty good. Like, I didn't hate it, but I don't think that I'd buy it again. So I'd give it like a 4 out of 5. Just because the only reason why I wouldn't give it a full 5 is because I wouldn't buy it again. But it was really tasty. Like, it was a perfect balance of it being a little sweet because it is from Hawaii, and like the savoriness of just the pork. The cheesecake, 5 out of 5. Like, it was perfect. So like, just a good amount of the passion fruit drizzle on it, and the texture of the cheesecake was perfect, and I just wanted to keep eating it. And me and Issa shared it, and we both really loved it.
So what I got from Hawaii is the grilled tuna tataki. Tataki.
Forgot.
Tataki. It costs $2.25. I wish it was $2.25. $5.25. And I give it a 5 out of 5 just because I would order again. They had it last year at Food and Wine, so obviously I ordered it again. It was so good and savory. Tuna is just amazing. You know, it was grilled but also raw. But you know, either way, I like tuna, but I prefer tuna like raw just because I love sushi kind of like that way.
Every time that we're at Food and Wine, it's always there, so it's for sure like a fan favorite. The next stop that we went to was Australia, I think. So the food that I got there was the lamb chop, and the lamb chop there was $7.75, so a little bit more expensive. It was like a pretty like decent size. I don't know how many ounces it was, but
big, though.
Yeah, it was like about this big. I thought it was pretty good. I would give it like a 4 out of 5. I don't know if I'd buy it again just because of how much it was in comparison to how much there actually was, like the ounces, because it was pretty small. Like it tasted really good, like in terms of like if I were to want to spend money, I would buy it, but to me, just the price versus like how much you get is
I feel
not
like it
worth
was expensive just because it's lamb and it's like meat.
Right.
So then that's why it was a little bit more expensive.
Right. And there was like this really good pesto.
It was like pesto.
And what was the
garlicky,
other? Yeah.
And there's chips on top.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Like
good.
If you were to try it and like if it were like more for like the price that you got, I would buy it again.
For me, I got the same thing. I would also give it a 4 out of 5 stars just because, maybe even like a 3.5. Even though I don't know, it was good, but for me personally, I guess mine was like really like fatty. It was fatty and greasy.
Yeah.
Like oily grease.
Yeah, there was a lot of oil on it. There was a lot of pesto sauce on mine, so it kind of took over a little bit, but I thought it was still good. Okay, so the next stop that we went to was Ireland. So one of the things I got was Irish sausage. That's kind of hard to rate. I think I would rate it like a 2.5 stars. I definitely am not gonna get it again just because the sausage was a little bit sweeter. I know if that's probably culturally like what they have in Ireland, but personally in my culture, like in Filipino culture, everything's pretty savory. So it kind of threw me off a little bit that the sausage was sweeter. Kind of brown sauce that they had drizzled over the mashed potatoes was a little sweet. So it kind of threw me off that, oh, this isn't a savory dish. It might be considered savory in Ireland, but to me, what I'm used to, I didn't like it that much. I mean, it was good. Like, I finished it just because I didn't want to waste it. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean I'm not going to finish it because I paid money, so I'm going to finish it. But what I would recommend, 5 out of 5 stars, is the warm chocolate pudding. It was so good. It's kind of more like in America how you would think of like a lava cake. How would you describe it?
The inside?
Yeah.
It's like a lava cake.
Yeah.
It's really moist.
Really, really moist on the inside, and then they drizzled like white chocolate sauce over it. So good. Like, I ate it so fast. I would definitely recommend that.
I got this cheese and stout dip. It's $4.75. I would rate it 2.5. For those who don't know, and for those who do know, I love cheese. I'm such a cheese critic. I love all kinds of cheese. This cheese was a bit thick and grainy. It wasn't the cheese that I expected it was gonna be, but if it was like the only food in like the party, I would do it just because it's cheese and bread. The presentation of it was just like in a cup and then 3 stacked breads.
Yeah.
Could have been fancier, but yeah, that's mine, and it was only $4.75 for that little.
Oh yeah.
Tiny
I
bowl.
forgot to mention my prices. So the sausage dish was $5.50, so it was a little bit kind of pricey, but the warm chocolate pudding was $4.25. A little bit pricey, but I think it's worth the full $4.25. Next, we went to Spain.
Spain?
Did we go in anywhere in between Spain, Ireland and Spain? The next.
France.
Oh, you. Okay, so you.
Oh yeah, so this is mine because Isabel didn't get anything from France. I love France because I took 2 years of French in high school. So in France, I got this croissant. I forgot how to pronounce that. It's croissant escargot. It was so good. I love it. It was there last year too.
It's there every year.
Every year. So perfect crust, flaky buttery crust, buttery flaky crust.
A buttery, crispy crust.
And it was like really flaky and great and crunchy. The snail was cooked perfectly. I
Yeah.
just love escargot.
It's so good. 5 out of 5.
So good. 5 out of 5. My favorite.
Good.
So that was
France.
$5.75.
Do you think it's worth it for the price?
I think
The only thing is that it comes with one.
it comes with one.
It's just one croissant.
One little croissant like that big.
Yeah. So it might be a little bit
maybe
expensive for what it is, but at the same time there is snail.
It's worth it.
I think it might be
So
worth
that's
it
why-
because there is snails
yeah.
in there. I got the paella. Oh my god.
Paella?
It was okay. I have like mixed feelings about it because I love rice. So it was like yellow rice with vegetables in it. And I think the meat was like chicken and chorizo. And the chorizo was it was spicy, which I like spicy, but the dish itself, I didn't know how I felt about it because I don't know, it felt a little bit too Americanized for me, which is kind of it's crazy, but I mean it is only Epcot. I feel like if I were to go to like actual Spain and try their paella, like it would be really good. But so sadly, I think I would give it like a 4 out of 5. I don't think I'd buy it again
The
just
rice
because
was good, though.
the rice itself was good, but I feel like the meat was a bit undercooked. But yeah, so sadly I wouldn't buy it again, but it was really good.
How much was it?
Oh, and it was $5.25. So, and it was just like a small plate, like about this size. So I don't know if it was completely worth the whole $5.25 for me.
I got the wine flight. So basically what that is like it's 4 different
3. 4.
4. 3 kinds of wine from Spain. I don't know where that went. Did we throw that thing away?
We'll put it up.
I think yeah,
The
we'll
3.
put it up. You guys will see it. But the first wine was a white wine. I like that one.
That one was the best
in comparison of all those 3. The one in the middle tasted so not my favorite, not the best I would do.
It was a red wine.
It was a red wine. And then the last one was a really dark red wine, but it was tastier than the middle one.
Yeah.
Do I rate that all in individual wines? Or
Well,
I just
I mean,
mean like, okay, I just only like that one wine.
Yeah.
The white wine.
The white wine.
I'm more of a sweet wine girl. I can't do dry. I don't do well, and y'all will see my face when I take a sip. But I'm more of a sweet girl. A sweet, fruity, alcoholic girl. I'm not alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic, I promise. I just like sweet alcohol.
How much was it though?
Oh yeah. $5.50. I think it was kind of worth it for the price.
Yeah, because the
It was like
glasses are
and
maybe
it's three different kind of wines.
Yeah, maybe like a 3-ounce glass.
Yeah.
And there was 3 of them.
Yeah.
And it was $5.50. I think if you like wine in general and you just want to try it,
good.
I think it's
Because
worth
it is food and wine
Yeah.
festival.
Next one that I
Oh, yeah,
went
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
is called the Almond Orchard, and I think that one's like a vegan.
That's like a vegan.
It's like a vegan stand, like close to the front of the World Showcase.
Yeah.
I got a strawberry smoothie, and that was $4.50. It was in like a little, I think maybe like I would say like a 6-ounce glass, and I didn't really like it. I would give it like a 2 out of 5 stars. It was extremely sweet. Like you can tell. I felt
Oh
like
my
it was
gosh, it was like
very,
candy.
Yeah, it tasted like candy. So maybe some of you guys might like it, but personally, I like my smoothies to taste like real fruit.
Yeah.
And this one tasted really like
Candy. Like,
candy, artificial, like smoothie. The texture of the smoothie was good. It's just that it was really sweet. I mean, I finished it. Oh, and that, did I say how much that was? Yeah, it was $4.50 for like a 6-ounce. So
it was like that tiny.
yeah, if it tasted good, I think it would be worth it, but it wasn't that. And then we went to the Cheese Studio. That was
Yes,
kind of
Cheese
towards
Studio.
the front of the
Yeah.
the World Showcase as well.
I got 2 things, beef stroganoff and this maple cheesecake. I love stroganoff, beef stroganoff. Just like the perfect,
It's
there's
so
a
good.
pasta, it's savory,
The beef.
beef, mushrooms. I love
Mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
So, that was $5.25. I think it was worth it because there's
It's a
lot.
generous size.
It was
I think it's
it
worth
was a good size.
Yeah.
I liked it. I would get it again, so 5 out of 5. Yes, that. And then the next one was this maple bourbon cheesecake.
It was a little too much. It was way too sweet for me. Some of you guys might really like it. Like if you have
It's
like
good.
a really
Yeah.
big sweet tooth, maybe I feel like Ate would really like that.
Yeah, and then but the bourbon was like kind of strong. Like I was like, oh, you definitely know that's
Yeah,
like
there.
bourbon.
Yeah.
But like for me, I prefer a tiramisu. I don't know that has
Yeah.
a liqueur.
Yeah.
Then I prefer that tiramisu than this
Dessert
cheesecake.
over this one.
Yes.
The texture of like the cream cheese was good.
Yeah.
Not as good as the passion fruit cheesecake.
Oh my gosh,
from
yeah. I would definitely
Hawaii, though.
like do
Yeah.
the passion fruit cheesecake over this bourbon cheesecake. The beef stroganoff was $5.25 and the maple cheesecake bourbon thingy was $4.50. So in total it was $9.75. And the cheesecake was pretty big too.
Oh yeah,
So
that was.
I think
yeah,
it's kind of
worth
worth it for the size and the total.
The thing that I got from the Cheese Studio is called the Cheese Trio. The Cheese Trio was $5.50. I definitely don't think that it was worth $5.50. I only liked one of the 3 in the trio. The one that I really did like was the salmon. There was like a salmon on top of like a baked.
A baguette. A small baguette.
Yeah. It was salmon on top of a toasted baguette, and then there was like a little bit of cheese on it. That was really good.
But, yeah, I wish
the
it was more.
texture of the toasted bread was amazing. The salmon, of course, whenever I have salmon, like raw salmon, is really good. And then the cheese, it meshed really well with inside like the salmon and the baguette.
My last one is from it's at that one station called Earth. No, what was it called?
Earth.
It's like
Earth Eats. Yeah.
I got the blended burger. That was $5 flat. And then I got this Pink Lady apple drink, alcoholic drink. That was $2.50. So the burger, I would give it a 3, just because it just tasted like a regular burger with a chip inside, and that's it.
Yeah, there was literally like a chip inside.
Just
of it.
literally a chip inside. It was just a little burger for $5, like a little
Like,
slider.
You can get like a
I
burger
prefer-
from McDonald's for like $1.
Oh my
and
gosh,
it's bigger than
yeah.
that, and it's tastier.
Definitely.
Even though McDonald's, like still, like a slider.
Yeah, I guess slider. But I prefer the Hawaii slider than this one, to be honest, because it had more flavor.
Right.
And the Pink Lady apple drink.
That was really good.
That was really good. I don't know what to say about that. It was pretty good. It low key tasted like apple cider vinegar with apple cider, and that's it. I don't know what kind of alcohol that was in it, but it was pretty good. I drank it all.
It was pretty tasty. Good. I think it was.
So then I gave
it was only $2.50. That's the cheapest alcoholic drink that you bought.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And it was like a generous size, maybe like a 4 ounce. It was really good.
Yeah, it was 4 ounce. I gave that a 4.5. I wouldn't really get it again just because I know there's definitely better ones.
Better drinks out there. So
Oh.
that is part 1 of Food and Wine Festival at Epcot 2018.
But in total, I only spent $36 flat. I
think mine is like $47.75, so close to $50. I definitely would have spent more than $50 if I had gone to like those other places. The places I wanted to try were in Africa, India, China, Japan, and Mexico. So that's already 5 places. So like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, another extra $25. Like you can easily spend like $100 in one day at Food and Wine Festival. So
definitely.
You need to like
and then
make sure that you're prepared.
Yeah, and like just starve yourself the whole day.
Right.
But then I thought I was gonna spend a lot more too.
Yeah, I definitely thought I spent more money.
I think it was just drinking lots of water that like made us not drink. I mean, made us not eat because water makes you full. Oh yeah, and we got our bumper stickers, of course. Yee, and this is in the color maroon, maybe burgundy. But we have all the bumper stickers except 2, and Isabel's mad bitter about that. But yeah, well, that's all, folks. That was my best Mickey. Oh
so long,
boy,
so long, folks.
So long, folks. Pluto, Daisy, girl,
Man.
That concludes this video. So, see you guys on the next
So long, folks.
video. I was gonna throw it, but I didn't watch your phone too.
Bye.
She got a fancy phone, girl.
Bye.